real name. But, like, I don't know how you choose Mike Tobacco. I don't know how you get there without it just being in your family.
Yeah.
But if that's your name, you definitely rock it.
Oh, for sure. Like
My name is Mike fucking Tobacco.
Yeah.
Don't touch Mike Tobacco.
Stay away.
Stay away from Mike Tobacco. Mike Tobacco is goated. All right, so we got Case and Bailey. Bailey on the case.
Now these two play pretty frequently, I would say. Now Case actually hasn't been to too many asses lately. I think he's been on like that net play grind set and that adult working a job grind set. Big ups.
Big ups. Uppies.
Yeah, big
uppies.
Case deserves some big uppies. Oh my god.
Some Rhea Ripley uppies. Because she's 6'17".
Yeah, she's like 14 feet taller.
She's a fucking monster.
That's my goat.
Shout outs to Aiden Coder and his unbelievable belief of how tall wrestlers are. I bet he still believes The Rock is 6'5". It's what's funny.
God.
So The Rock used to come out like 6'5", 285 pounds.
Yeah.
The Rock is 6'2".
Okay. Yeah.
The Rock is 6'2".
Listen, but it's a suspension of disbelief. In universe, The
Yeah.
Rock is 6'5".
In universe, Rhea Ripley is 18'25".
Yeah.
She is the biggest bitch you've ever seen in your life.
It's like those Planet of the Amazonians from Futurama.
Oh, Snoo Snoo!
Yeah.
She is. Ooh!
How tall is Tyler?
Who, Tyler?
Yeah. I mean, I know Tyler's big.
Tyler's easy 6'5", probably 6'6".
Okay. So that's that. The Rock wishes he was Tyler. Trenbolone? I'm not familiar. Oh my god. 4 hits of forward air, big percent, but you still take that down smash and out. I love this French units lore. Let's go, Shin. Tyler would actually kill someone in the ring.
Oh, Tyler! Look, if we wanted somebody in the Oregon scene to do smash boxing, Tyler.
Yeah, no, someone was saying something the other day about like, oh, like there'd be like some good fights. Like I wonder who would win. I was like, Tyler would win like 1v10. Like it's not even funny.
I mean, so here's the thing: nobody's really in Tyler's weight class.
Yes.
Like Tyler's got to be pushing a little above 2.5 bills, right? So, with that being said, I don't think anybody in that weight class in the Smash scene is built like a fucking. Tyler's more than a heavyweight. He's a super heavyweight in Smash boxing.
In Smash boxing, he's an ultra heavyweight.
Ultra! Well, shout out to Killer Instinct. They just dropped
Combo! Is it out now?
It's out.
Oh, let's go.
It's out.
I do believe I bought that game.
It's sick.
All right, game 1 does go to Bailey. We love to see it.
Friends, if you ever want to play me in a game, it won't be Melee. Meet me in Killer Instinct. It's always on sale wherever the hell you see it, and there's always a way we can play. Even if you get it on Steam or if you get it on Windows 10, whatever the case may be,
They like condensed the versioning, so you can get a free version on Steam where you like have to like buy the characters individually or something.
Yeah.
Or you can pay like $10 and just have the whole game and all.
So they're cutting it off to where you can't buy characters a la carte anymore, but they do have a free version where you can have a rotating character every week.
Okay, so if you do the free version, you have to take a rotating version. I would rather drop the 10 or 15. Support the devs.
It's so worth, dude. They just put out a new patch after 5 years. A balanced patch. And you know what they did? If you don't know who the Keats is as far as fighting games is concerned, one of the best CVS2 American players of all time. He eventually became a game dev and has been working on Killer Instinct now for the better part of like 7 or 8 years as far as like an active developer. Amazing. And all the balance patch was done with the input of like the best 10 players in Killer Instinct.
No, because I remember watching their live stream where they were going through the changes, and it felt like they were like super well thought out. It
Yeah.
was like, we're the top tiers, we're not going to destroy them. We are going to remove some of the annoying things that they do,
Yes.
to remove some of the more like degenerate things that are hard, not fun to play against.
And Rash and Fulgore deserved it.
Yeah, absolutely. But they're still probably going to be top 5
They're
characters.
very good characters.
Like,
so.
And then they helped a lot of low tier characters with like pretty smart and like meaningful buffs, giving them combo routes or
And they
just
kept a
movement
lot.
and
They
stuff.
kept 10 characters unchanged because they realized that they don't really need to change because of the way that the balance is going to shift.
Yeah.
By nerfing the characters that do things that are just breaking the game.
Right. Because if a character that is a really bad matchup for you gets nerfed in a way that makes that, you don't need to change to all of a sudden make that matchup flip in your favor or let become a lot more reasonable. Anyway, you should check it out. It's a very sick game. It's where it's got the combo breaker.
True. It's the game with the original combo breaker. So people, look, there's a big thing when I talk to Smash players about, oh, Case, finish it? No. There's a thing that Smash players complain about, like when they look at Marvel and things like that. Like, oh, I get hit by a combo and then I just
Yeah,
die.
my turn's over. I don't get to play for the next 45
Killer
seconds.
Instinct is the most interactive game as far as a 2D fighter is concerned ever, because it's the only game that really has a meterless combo breaker.
Yeah.
There's other games that have metered combo breaker that require resources. Killer Instinct is literally a rock, paper, scissors system.
Yeah.
If you don't know what you're looking for, and if you do know what you're looking for, it is no longer a rock, paper, scissors system. And if you have two people that know what they're looking for, it then becomes, again, an even deeper rock, paper, scissors because of the way counter breakers work.
Yeah.
It is the most fucked up game as far as landing the hit and seeing what happens from it. And it's beautiful. Beautiful.
And the
Who's
characters are-
touching my ass?
The characters are honestly just like bullshit in the coolest way. Like, everyone is just doing insano stuff. Like, really a lot of fun.
Do you know?
Oh, I love that Shine Bear, actually.
So you may not have recognized. So like, if you think of a lot of fighting games, they all have kind of a theme of their characters, right?
Yeah.
Like if you think of Street Fighter, like a lot of the characters are just like hyper versions of like stereotypes of that era.
Yeah.
Right? Like you got your Japanese guys that look very Japanese. You got your Chinese lady that looks very Chinese. You got your Russian guy that looks very Russian. You've got things like King of Fighters, which is like everybody's a little more neutral and everybody's just kind of a dude. Then you've got Darkstalkers, which is like all horror themes. If you look at Killer Instinct, the way that they do characters in that is kind of like fighting game characters. Like Jago is their Street Fighter
Yeah.
character, and there are so many characters that relate to other games. Like Arya has a whole system where she has 3 health bars instead of 2, and she can swap between them. And each health bar represents a different character style that she can play, and the other 2 styles that she can play act as assists. She's a Marvel 3 character.
Yeah. No,
It's
and
a
that's so cool
bonkers
that
game.
there's like a Marvel 3 character in a completely different game.
Yeah.
And you got Aganos, who's just like this giant fucking...
He's fucking
Creature.
he's Juggernaut from Marvel 2 with ways to add more armor to him. It's fucked up, dude. That game is so tight. Aganos also deserved the nerfs.
Yeah.
Aganos was fun.
Arbiter also from Halo is in that game, which I think is
Oh.
hilarious.
I think they have some of the coolest guest characters. Like
Okay.
they've got Arbiter from Halo, they got General Rom from Gears of War,
Yeah.
they've got fucking Rash from Battletoads,
Yeah, they have Mr. Battletoad.
Mr. Battletoad. Oh, big stiffy foot. That'll do the job. But Bailey got a decent lead on this stage and willing to lame it out. Like I don't think Bailey wants to approach too hard. Like
It is hard with the Falco constantly shooting lasers, but I think she's gonna try to get in there. She wants to clean up these stocks.
honestly, Bailey might do better off just hopping up the platform and pulling right now and trying to let Case come to her. Maybe she can like just snag a grab off of
Yeah,
it.
getting caught by that up tilt. I do want to say that this
Okay, you're
matchup can be a little fucked in best of 3. Ooh, I love that Q drop.
Shit!
Is it out? I didn't even get one. Curses.
Curses.
Because if Peach wins game 1, then you're pretty much forced to ban FD in this matchup because the chain grip. So then Peach gets to go to Dreamland.
I hate Dreamland.
I know you hate Dreamland.
Ban Dreamland!
Only if we replace it with Mute City.
Dreamland! Yeah, I mean, wait, no, that's worse. That's worse. That's worse because Peach auto wins that stage.
I don't know if you're familiar with, like, sometimes people will do kind of like unbalanced doubles, like 2v1, for example, 2v1 doubles. I did this 2v1 doubles against two Ices as Peach on Mute City, and it was like not even close. How
That is
far I was winning as Peach
whatever
versus
the other
two sets of Ices.
whatever the oh, it's two Ices.
Yeah.
That's a 12-0 matchup. Like you have to that is unwinnable for the Ices.
It was pretty.
That is completely Mute City against two Ices with
Yeah.
two Peaches.
Well,
That's a hate crime.
Listen,
That's Virgil.
They-
That's level 3 Virgil.
I didn't want to do a 2v1. They were like, do a 2v1, 2v2. So I was allowed to counterpick, and I picked Mute City because I felt like that was going to be the most entertaining. And it turned out it was way too hard in my favor. But that's beside the point. Potion takes it with a pretty clean 2-1. Big ups to Case, though. Love to see him back.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I gotta go take a leak. I'm gonna take a break, and I'll let you helm the ship once again.
Oh, shit.